Hey there everybody, what you are about to watch is a step-by-step tutorial on how to build a deck that does not rely at all on premium cards. We're going to have absolutely zero premium cards in this build. We're going to be doing this for every build that we take a look at. This week in particular, we are doing Black, Red, Agro, Rakdos Rush. If you haven't seen that build and you have the premiums, you probably want to check that out. Or if you just want to drool over the premiums, you probably want to check that out. But this video is going to be detailed step-by-step instructions on how to dismantle a premium containing deck and create a pauper deck, pauper meaning not having those premium cards, to take into multiplayer battle and kick some ass with. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And thanks for watching. So first things first here, I got an amazing suggestion from Daniel, I don't know if you want me to say your whole name or not, to go ahead and foil up all the premium cards. That works for all of them, right? Well, let's see. What's that? Wait, do you have to click it? Oh, you can unselect them? Oh, wow. Okay, but to foil up the, all the premium cards so that they're easier to see in play while we're playing the game. Personally, I feel really bad about this because I think I'm going to look like a complete asshole that I foiled up the premium cards. But what do you, well, that's just going to be true to life, really, at that point. So this is working, right? Yeah, okay, they're all going. So this is the first thing we're going to do. Secondly, I'm working on a pauper deck, and what pauper is it is basically going to be, it's a term that they use in paper magic, and basically I'm pretty sure it's what everyone will probably be using to refer to decks that don't have the premium cards in it. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. We've went ahead and we foiled all these up, I believe. So it's going to be a lot easier to, yes I do. Oh, so now you can't. Ah, so they're foiled, now they're, okay, so that was just, I could only unselect them there. You can't get your foils back if you find a new deck to be in love with. I like this though, it's a great idea. Thank you very much, Daniel, fantastic, very smart individual, thinking with your brain. Let's try and build a deck without those guys then. Alright you guys, so next what we need to do is we need to go through and see what we're losing and try and fill those gaps. So we're losing the Rager, we're losing the 1/1 Death Striker, and that's it. We've got 8 open slots now. We are in the colors of black and red, so let's go ahead and make that change. Let's try and see what we can do. So what I'm looking at is probably a Tormented Hero. We need stuff that's fast, stuff that can bash in, stuff that can do our job for us. I'm going to feel really good in a moment if I can see that Shock is in fact not premium. So I don't have too much of a problem with just putting Shock in and then finding maybe some goblins or somebody to just do some quick damage to our opponents. Maybe a couple Fling. That's more of a different deck idea, though. You know, we want to be quick about things. Fling's not terrible, though. Rakish Air. Vampires. Gutter Snipe. Damage to instant or sorcery. I mean, I really wish we just had the short cutter would be very nice there, obviously. We're dual colors, so Foundry Street's Denizen's not really great. We can cut down the mana cost, can't we? That's actually spectacular. That'll help us a lot. We've only got 3 open places, but we need creatures. Putting the shocks in there actually is probably not a good idea. We need creatures, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and just do this, because that's what we need. We can't really deal with non-creature friends right now. I wish there was just a, that would be cool if you could just select to not use premiums. Would be kind of nice. Shit. We need 3 more creatures. I mean, 16 creatures didn't even make me feel too great about life. I'd rather have more creatures in here. I mean, you got to remember, though, that 4 of those... So that's 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 creatures. That makes me feel better. Never mind. Shit, you guys. Like, I don't want to put in Death Cultist, but at this point... Bloodghast we already kind of said no to. The lifelink isn't really going to help us. We're at 3 mana. We top out at 3 mana, so I'm not sure that that's really where I want to go. We did get rid of the Rager, though, and we put in some lower cost guys. That thing does generate value. Let's pop 2 of them in here. We need 1 more creature. A 1 of creature. This is going to be strange. What's our 1 of? I would really rather if it was lower than 3. To be honest with you, I'd really rather if it was just lower than 3. I mean, 1 Dredge Skeleton isn't terrible. I would have that life gain. Death Cultist for 1 extra point. Shit. I mean, it's really part of our removal, though, was... But, you know, we swapped out the Ferricus Chosen, and really what we put in its stead is the Shock. So that's there. I don't feel bad about that. And then we lost our card draw engine, but we put in Agent of the Fates, which is not bad either. I mean, that's not terrible. And then, of course, we have an extra Tormented Hero. This last slot is really just a question mark, and what my thought process is that Dredge Skeleton is able to attack in every turn. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just regen him. Red gets too big. I don't really want another 3-drop in here. I want to keep it really low to the ground. 7 3-drops kind of scares me considering our mana is so low. I'm going to put in a Death Cultist, believe it or not. Just 1 of. Save and quit. Let's see if this version of the deck can win, though. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. We sacrificed a little bit of speed, but I think we gained some versatility. And maybe a bit of longevity with that other 3-drop in there. We'll see what happens. I don't feel terrible about this one. It's going to be a strange journey, to say the least. I did not like that. I am slow, but I'm actually not in terrible shape because I get to draw. I'm going to have to keep this. That's a slow land. I don't like blue. We've said this 1,000 times before. I don't love when blue sits across from me. Now, if I don't draw a second land right here, I'm going to be real upset. Just because I'd have so much more to do. I could play this Hoplite. You know, obviously, if I hadn't had a... God damn it. If I hadn't had a slow land to begin with, I would have been able to have the Hoplite go across the field as a 4/4 this turn. This person's not going to put up any fight at all. Now we're just trying to see how this deck works. I still think that there's algorithm-like things that go on here. This guy's going to be a real pain in the ass, though, isn't he? Why wouldn't you go down more cards, is what I don't understand there. I gotta get rid of something. I think it's Ulcerate, since I have the Shock open. Well, you know what, actually, it's one of the Lightning Talons. I don't need 2 Lightning Talons, and I don't have a lot of mana. So we'll put that in there. He probably just has, like, 7 Void Snares. No, he was waiting for stuff. It still isn't great for me. I gotta attack for the 4. I mean, I have to do for the Bitten. I would really like to see a mountain here. I did not see a mountain there. It's not bad. I mean, this guy's big. I don't like sitting across from blue, though. I think that that's going to be an issue. I think that the unsummons can happen and that they can be pretty powerful against this deck. Immediate block there. Doesn't want to take the 4. Doesn't want to go to the 16. I wish I had Quest out. I mean, I kept the 1-lander. This was all on me. But if he hadn't have bounced this back to my hand, I'd be in better shape for sure. Hitting his land drops now, which isn't good either. 2 lands in hand means he can easily unsummon this 4/4. I lose my Fur or the Bitten, which sucks. That's a little slower than I want it to be. Move to second main to play anything because I want to watch what he does on this attack step, and it's definitely going to be a Voyage's End. I knew it was going to be an unsummon of some kind. 9 cards in hand, I got to get rid of another one. Fur of the Bitten definitely hits the yard. I wish. Fucking wish. I also wish I had a bit of a faster land here, but in all honesty, it doesn't matter too much. We're up to 2 lands. I'm going to play this Tormented Hero because it's more damage. I mean, the Hoplite was so that we could attack with the 4. Tormented Hero has the potential to be a little bit more damage. Shock's not bad. I like sitting with Shock. That's annoying. I'm going to shock the balls off that thing. 1 mana, he could unsummon it, which I think would be kind of funny. Let's see what he does here. I'll just attack with the 2-1, because then, I mean, if he does decide to block this, I'll be pretty happy. So now he's going to take 2. I'm going to play my Arsonist. See, now that I have 2 mana, friggin' my deck is on. I'm going to go ahead and just shock that right now. There's no sense of... I could have waited, he would have drawn a card, but he has open mana. With the 1, the only thing he could have done is, like, Void Snared it. Not Void Snare. God damn it. Vapor Snag. So, we're in trouble here, though. Like, if he starts getting... if he starts getting a lot of shit out there, we're going to be in... Well, you know, we got the Agent of the Fate now. So maybe not. Maybe not. Because at the worst, I can cap off Agent of the Fates to make him sack something. That's good. That's good. I like that land. I like that land. So we have to work a lot smarter than we're used to here. Keeping lands in hand and doing all sorts of stuff. This guy obviously was off to a rocky start, but he was working on something. I mean, it's obvious that he had plans. We'll play this. Okay. We'll play this. Just want to see what this guy has. I kind of want 4 mana so that I could Agent of the Fates and kill it with the Ulcerate. It's 4 mana, 2 cards, kill a creature, but he's got so much land, I'm kind of worried about what he could have. Yeah, that's a problem. I could have Agent of the Fates last turn. I also think that he has counters, though. That thing doesn't... That's not bad, though. That thing doesn't have trample. Cancel? Oh, come on. Don't have it. Oh, thank God. That would have set me back so friggin' far. Crap, I would not have enjoyed that. Your turn. He's got 4 cards in hand. I mean, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. That thing also has Death Touch, which is nice. Think twice. He's up to 5 cards in hand, which is not good. Death Touch is nice, too. Voyage's End. Ulcerate. That guy. Yep. Do you like that? I think it's pretty cute. I gotta say, I think that's kind of cute. Yeah, make your choices. That works. Quest goes off. Yes, please. Quest goes off again. Yes, please. 2 counters. Void Snare drops. You don't even get to scry, my friend. What do you got for me? That sucks balls. I don't like that. It's a 5/6. I like the quest. Agent of the Fates. Quest for the Gravelord. Your turn. Oh, God. 2 cards in hand is nice. A little bit nicer than we're used to here. I got a Lightning Talons my 3/2 and just hope that he doesn't have anything to play. That is going to set off my quest, though, which will at least allow me to do something here. He's got like 75 Think Twices in the frickin' pile. Well, that's going to be a problem. I still don't like that card. This guy's going to draw a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get to take him to 5. And I kill this friggin' asshole over here. He doesn't have anything. He already played land for turn. He's tapped out. Oh, he didn't play shit. Well, at least it's green. Prey upon? Are you fucking kidding me? At least that's dead. Damn it. Shit, he must have drew the nuts. God damn. Oh shit, what did he draw then? I mean, he had to draw the nuts. It's kind of how life works when you draw your entire pile. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shit. I can't get there this turn. I can't get there this turn. What is with my... Do you see my discard pile right here? What is happening over there? Shit. 9, 10, 11, 12... 50. Oh, I could have got there if I'd drawn that. If I'd drawn the coordinated assault, I would have won. Because that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. 16, actually. Well, 17, maybe. This guy's a 2 Goblin Arsonist. Got 2 Goblin Arsonists, which is amazing, because no matter what he plays here, I attack him with the 2 Goblin Arsonists. If he doesn't block me down, I think I got this. It's possible that I may have this. Plus, if by some miracle I draw something, I can take him to 1. He's got so many 1/1s right now. He's getting a Vengevine, which I can block and do 1 damage to him, which I might do. Turland. I don't know if you can really use this as a litmus test for this deck, considering our opponent, you know, had some issues early on. Unsummon. But I attack for 2 with the goblins, and he has to block it, but he simultaneously can't block it. Right? I'm not wrong. He's dead. It doesn't matter what you do here. You've already lost. It doesn't matter what he does here. He's already lost, but I'm still going to just Lightning Talons this thing. Take him to 1. Because I will still even him, because they trigger separately, so... But it doesn't matter. With the 2... Once those 2 Goblin... You should have unsummoned the Goblin Arsonist, because you could have blocked everything else. That was a huge mistake. But then I still would have been able to do the exact same thing, because I Talonsed... I drew the Talon, which allowed me to win. Because it targeted the hero that did the 1 damage to him. But absolutely... I mean... 6 of one, half a dozen of another, right? It doesn't really matter. If he had unsummoned one of them, he would have still been in trouble. But right now, because I drew the Talons, though, I mean... yes, please. Go ahead and beat this guy. That was pretty good, but he was off to a really slow start. I shouldn't have kept that hand, though. I mean, I think we both made some mistakes. I don't want to play that same deck again, so I don't know why I was allowed to stay in that room. I've never seen that before, but it's weird because I want to play somebody else. The one time it decides to try and let me stay on board with someone. Interesting. It's weird. Alright, let's try one more time with this deck, see what we can get going on. I probably won't edit that because there was literally a 2-second pause, so... You guys never left. Joe can par. Joe cannot hit the button? Yes, he can. Good job, Joe. See Joe. See Joe can par. Fuck my dick. See, now they're just throwing garbage at me. I play first? Whatever. Fine. I'm just gonna have a big fat effing Goblin Arsonist. If I draw... You know what? If I draw a red mana, I just play both Fur of the Bitten on this son of a bitch. I really do. Just attack for 5 turn 2. Seems alright. He's great. He could totally just kill my 1/1. He could ulcerate it. take the same amount of damage, but, you know, not have the opportunity to take that damage again. Quest for the Gravelord will be really nice. This thing is drawing like garbage since I changed the cards up. It makes me feel like I need more mana in here, but I definitely cannot handle that. 16 is more than enough. I just gotta get through the early game. We're fine. I could shock that, but that's a pretty dumbass thing to do. That's a problem for the Bitten. Just start attacking for 5. Got shock, so I can do 2 to him. I'll take him to 10. I mean, the only targeted removal he could have is, like, he would have to have Ulcerate and Grave, whatchamacallit, to kill this 5/5. I hope I draw a black, because I'll just Deviant Glee. I'll just put everything on this Goblin Arsonist. I don't even care. It's fine. I'll just play Goblin Arsonist all day. It's my only card. I would actually probably Krinko's Command. Well, that works out okay for me. Let's attack for 5, and then I'll lay this in Krinko's Command to get 2 more guys. Maybe this is going to be a thing. Maybe we can dig out Krinko's Command. 2 guys. That's 7 damage. Plus I have the shock. I'm about to win this. I'm confused. I'll Deviant Glee one of the 1/1s. Yo, I can shock his face. That's 3 damage there. What can he play? He's got 4 mana. Vengevine is 4? 4, 5. 4? 4, 5. 4. 5? 4. Who cares? Who gives a shit? What do you got for me, man? Maybe this is what I'll do on the weekends. I'll just play these decks a bit. See what we can do here. I'm at 18. I mean, that's... Come on in, buddy. You already played the mana, though, which is weird. But that guy can't block. Prey upon my 1/1? Okay. I'm still gonna win. He doesn't know I have shock, though. So that's fine. Tribute to Hunger. My other 1/1. Oh, he's gonna gain 1 life. You son of a gun. Oh, you bastard. I can't even him now. That's why I'm upset. Deviant Glee, that guy. I love this. I absolutely love this. Hat trick. Let's attack for the 7 here. I wonder if this is... No, he's not saying anything. I wonder if he'd say something when I do this. You're at 1. Shock. Players. That guy. Bzz. Holy bloody hell. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh, this deck. This deck. I guess it's just letting me stay in rooms with people. Letting me sit around. I want 1 more just to see if the mana is broken or not. But so far it seems to be doing pretty well. You know what? Nah, we'll do 1 more. I just keep freaking out. The game's gonna have a stroke. We'll do 1 more. Just to kind of condense this down. Well, you know what? We'll do 2 more. We'll just save them for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. So I think this is going to be a pretty helpful series, you know, doing deck builds like this. I hope you guys enjoy them. Share them if you want to, if you can. And other than that, just thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.